Hello, everybody. We are. Oh, this is the wrong controller. Already up to a great start. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Another day. And today we are finishing, hopefully, the demo to Lies of P. Guess we'll see how this goes. Hello, Iman. Howdy, Xavier. Hey, Loki. Oh, sorry. Hey, John. John, you're Loki now. See? I'm the fake Loki. I'm not the real Loki. I'm just a puppet. The real Loki is John, clearly. Loki can get enough of Twinport. Oh, yes. What an interesting game, huh? It feels weird. This has been the week of demos. I'm played this,
Come
played
out,
each night.
Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for!
Huh? Huh? Well, hopefully, I wanted to get this all done in one sitting, but as we saw last time, the storm outside my house was not willing to cooperate. So it's like, oh, well, I guess not. Purge puppets. Okay. I have no problems with this sentiment. Woohoo! I'm Loki now! Oh boy! I'm Loki now!
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You're their maker, practically their father!
Uh-huh.
You and the alchemist scheming together. Tell me the truth! What's your problem? I'm here for the old man, get lost. Wait, I know you. Or more like, I know what you are. You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die!
Are you kidding me? Oh. I had a backstab.
This time it's destroyed for sure.
Alright, we're retrying that. Did you get around to listening to the Metroid Prime 3 soundtrack? No, unfortunately, Xavier. I have been busy with other stuff. I have not had the chance to just sit down and listen to music in the background. Hopefully, that will be corrected very soon. I got some very good news, though, chat, so I'm in a very good mood this week. Things are proceeding smoothly. Excuse me. Whoopity donkey. The Bonesaw doesn't make sound effects unless he hits. Ah.
You can't sneak past me. Die!
It's, yeah, the noise. The noise is very weird. I keep forgetting this is a perfect walk game. Oh, that was too early. Ah, that's way too early. Uh-huh. Timing is a little weird.
This time it's destroyed for sure.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's good to see ya. Police can kill Donkey. Oh, you can have, you can lure him over to the police people. They treat him as a boss fight. You'd think they'd lock you out. Oh, it's just very quiet for a big weapon, yeah. I'll be honest, I think that might not be intentional. If it is, wow, that's actually kind of surprising. You happy, Thens? You got your, you got to show off your, Archstone you got put into Demon Souls. Yep, I can definitely backstab. Oh. There we go. That was a waste of heals, but I need to prove to myself, chat, that I can actually backstab enemies and I'm not just going crazy. Could've swore I saw a backstab thing on him, but I couldn't get it to proc again. In the second fight I tried perfect blocking, so...
You can't sneak past me! Die!
So some of his attacks are real quick, and then others are really slow. It's kind of awkward to figure out which. Oh! What? Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the backstabs.
You both, then string you up on the bridge.
Come on, Mad Donkey.
This time it's destroyed for sure.
Oh, dodge rolling that. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to show it off. Yeah, I can only imagine the struggles that went into getting that implemented. You had to get the model work done, the texture work done. Obviously, I had to replace it with all the other assets. I do like how this thing is always back up when we're back here. That's cool.
You can't sneak past me. Die!
I know, it's too early. Dang it. Yeah, so be it. Damn. There we go. Gosh, it is so awkward figuring out whether you're gonna go fast or slow. I almost feel like you should be able to get, like, health up when you get the perfect block. Oh. What are the coppers coming here for? He ate puppets, chat. There we go.
This time it's destroyed
Trying to
for
dodge
sure.
roll his attacks are so. Ooh. What's lore implication having Donkey on foot? The lore implication, man, is that donkeys apparently can walk on 2 legs. I know, I'm shocked too. But then again, this is a Disney film. Probably pissed off a lot of people saying that. I will learn his movements. Although it's kind of cool that the puppets decide to randomly come in on the bridge, I guess. And he immediately targets them, unlike other FromSoft games, where they forget that anything else exists except you. The man hates puppets. What can I say? He knows what he hates.
You can't sneak past me. Die!
Oh well, that's wrecking. It's so weird that you can't backstab him while he's in his animation. I guess that's their way to make it so this boss fight isn't trivial, but... Damn. Thought I could...
it's destroyed for sure.
What's a Disney film? Well, man. I don't know how to answer that question. Also, is it raining now? Oh god, this... Okay, it's official. This game is cursed. Every time I stream it, it starts raining. And well, hopefully it won't storm as bad as last time. Man, that day was an odd one, Jet. It's been a while since we had rain that hard in my area. Like, that was just like, oh, it's literally all the lightning is on top of us. Hello? Goodbye. If you get Donkey to Hotel Krat, he becomes health and loses madness. It's like Pig in DS2. I can't tell if you're serious or not, Iron Man.
You can't sneak past me.
Film made by Disney.
Die!
Very simple. He stopped caring about the puppet.
This time it's destroyed for sure.
I hate his mix-ups. Fast, slow, fast, slow. I want to have storm. Oh, they don't storm in your area, I'm in. You don't get a lot of water. For me, it's that season where it's water sometimes, water not, water sometimes, water not. Just sometimes you get the rain, and sometimes it's just decides it will just be sun, maybe clouds. Oh, there, Bubba is there. Oh boy, I'm just going to school like a real boy.
You can't sneak past me. Die!
Ah! Wait. Oh wait, so you can't get the backstab, it's just the angle's weird. Okay, this changes things. Ow. I dodged into it like an idiot. Oh, there we go.
I'll kill you both, then string you up on the bridge.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so that's a scripted thing for sure. I thought so, but dialogue pretty much seals it. Why fight it normally, chat, when you can just freeze backstab? Ah. Ah, I had it. There. That actually staggered him? That's the shock. That didn't stagger him though. Ah! There we go. Oh no, is there gonna be a phase 2? Oh no. Geppetto? Father! I like how the loot's in the background.
Finally, we meet, son.
It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this.
You rich brat, LOL.
I understand why some people despise me.
I invented the puppets, after all. I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that, I need to take care of the puppets at City Hall.
Okay.
Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful.
I know it's the assembly tool, but I just find it funny how we get the entire set. It's like, take this, you'll find it most useful. Here are the belongings from his corpse. I'll teach you well, son. You always make sure you strip him bare. Let's see. No, it's so hot right now I can't sleep. We had a flood 2 days ago. Ah, that sucks, Simon. A big scary windstorm went over us in Oklahoma about 3 days ago. Thankfully, we didn't get the worst of it. I think Tulsa got hit pretty hard, though. A windstorm, huh? Stay safe, Xavier. Alright, anything else you gotta say, Daddy? Papa Rooney?
I want to hear all about your experiences. But now isn't a good time. Use the Stalker's key to open the bridge door. Then get rid of the frenzied puppets that have seized City Hall. We'll catch up at Hotel Krat when you're done.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh. Or resistance on fuel. The item placements and storytelling aren't the most intriguing, that's for sure. Also, what is up with that water? This is a From Software moment. Just don't look down. They really are taking their pointers. Well. Oh, I see. All boxes are equal, but some boxes are more equal than others. I see how it is. That game's like, you will not look at this that closely, we promise you. You fools. You think I won't? Alright. Got to City Hall. You know, Dad, I have a question. Why were you there in that random carriage without a yeah, I'm pretty sure your horse isn't even prisoned. Yeah, the horse isn't even here. It's probably dead somewhere. Yeah, like all the others. So you were just hanging out inside that box? That box on basically 0 wheels? Waiting for a random donkey man to come banging on your door? I don't know. This game is so BB. I don't know, chat. I say BB because it has that like superficially fantasy Victorian flair, but it definitely gives me a very different vibe in many respects. Like, it feels like they have some of that, like there's reference to stars and the cosmos. It's very clear this idea of like using the Pinocchio setting to segue into like, oh hey, we found this magical substance from the stars that allows us to bring puppets to life, right? So we have these automatons, but then they went crazy for some reason, right? Like maybe there's gonna be a big twist or whatever, but it doesn't feel like it has the same centrality to the world like it did in BB, right? The entire idea that blood and blood echoes and insight and all that stuff was just so central to the very fabric of reality in the Bloodborne universe. I just don't see that being the case here. It really seems like the whole star stuff that is powering these puppets and all that seem to be completely limited to puppets and have nothing to do with the larger cosmology. Like the world would otherwise be normal if not for that. I am very impressed with how much they're showing though for this. The game is turning out to be a little bit more linear than I expected with the way they're like tying areas together so far. But who knows, maybe we'll have like a big wraparound where like we'll open a shortcut here and suddenly we'll be back at like the first area of the game or something. I'm really waiting for that moment. But yeah, it's really cool the idea that you have this like big city, kind of like Bloodborne, that you can explore. Wow. Ah, darn. Damn, that wasn't perfect. Ah, nope. Ah, no. Darn, he got me good. Dev said that the game is linear. Darn. Fun fact, it's called a derecho, that specific kind of windstorm that is. Ooh, good to know. The smog from Canada was the worst so far. Oh, right, that was a thing, John. Did that thing just kind of like stop, like just one day? Well, smog just kind of passed through. The wind carried it off. Ah, right, it's L3. I'm starting to like the fact that they show you when the backstab is, because the window feels in some ways more awkward than Souls now. I'm starting to warm up to the idea. Damn. I thought I could power through it. Nope. But you can revisit locks to find out new things. Gotcha. Okay, so the idea is like, okay, you can go back to old areas and unlock those side areas at some point. Okay. Again, I'm hoping for one day someone's just gonna create a giant interconnected city that you're able to explore that way, where you will unlock new areas to connect you to places that you couldn't go to before, and it's just all like one interconnected place, like the early parts of Dark Souls 1. It's so weird that that's the aspect that people remember so fondly from Dark Souls 1, and yet it's the one that, like, other Souls don't seem interested in ever recreating. I guess it's just too hard. I guess it's just too hard to come up with a giant big map and then structuring your game in a way that you can actually have, like, a somewhat controlled experience for the player. Well, I beat him. That's what matters. Not side areas, just things will happen there. Ah, so like you'll have, the plot will give you reasons to go there, I guess would be the idea. That is quite linear though. Oh, I guess I could have used this. I gotta remember that you have these things that we can use. They're not like barrels where it's basically useless to you unless you're like throwing a firebomb or something. Ah, darn. Okay. One of these days I'll get it right. This is the city hall, right? So clear ergo fragment. The hell? Now this is interesting. So turning into a bunch of star monstrosities. Man, what I would do right now to have a telescope. Ain't this cool? The stars, chat, the stars. Interesting shortcut, quote unquote. Like, you could run through this area, or you could just take this. Okay, sure. I mean, I won't say no. Ah, darn, too early. These enemies are weird because a lot of times they feel like they have the speed of Dark Souls 1, but they have like mechanics from Sekiro, and then other times they have like more faster speeds like Sekiro. Like this. So you kind of have to readjust. Loki found Master Azur. Master Azur, what happened to you? Uh-huh. Well, we have lots of lore stuff I haven't been checking, so... Oh, look at this, chat. Will you be my friend? Everyone is gone. I'm all alone now. Aww. Also, that ain't what it says, chat. I see the first part. Where's that second part? Lies! Lies! Oh, look, a big guy. I'll be honest, I thought I was early on that, but I guess not. Really? But that wasn't perfect? Oh. Oh, damn. Thought I could recover in time. He got crystallized, lol, nothing new. Yeah, but he's got more tree parts in him now. Man. That is definitely new. Blasphemous. Ah, Blasphemous. Yeah, that's 2D, so that's a little different from the standard Dark Souls interconnected map thing. That's more like in the Metroidvania style. It's just... There we go. Yeah. Ow. Screwing up now. Oh. Letting him get his rally. Damn. No stagger that time. Oh. Damn. Should not have played it risky.
Oh no. No survivors here.
Nope.
What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
I guess the idea is that the baby went with the mother and everybody to the city hall, right? So that was why the mom assumed that the baby would be there, because everyone tried fleeing to city hall, and as we can see, that did not work out so well. Waiting for the mimic chat. It doesn't seem to work like rally for them. It seems to just slowly recover over time as opposed to you needing to get hits. Oh, I see. If that's the case, then okay, then you just have to be aggressive. It's like Monster Hunter then, with Monster Hunter's recovery bar. Use a star fragment at the Cracks Calling next to the boss area to summon a specter. It will help your character in the boss battle. Uh-huh. Yeah, no. Thanks for telling me there's a boss battle. Is that it? This city hall is real straightforward, I guess. Just these benches next to windows that you can't see through? Okay. Aha. Electric boss? Question mark? Oh. Oh my. That was what the lore note was about, wasn't it? That's creepy. Hey guys, look, it's Parl. Oh my god, it's actually Parl. Ah, that's one of those unblockable. That's one of those deaths. He loved kids. No, there's poster, Dream of Real Girl. That's because he made love to Tree this time, you think so? Best weapon in Lies of P is the Giza wheel. I didn't know we had a Giza wheel. No. Alright, let's look at... Here we go. There we are. Crat News, issue 1124. Mr. Vagnini's ambition to make a jolly police mascot puppet for City Hall ended in failure. His passion to make a trustworthy friend for the citizens and a strong officer who overpowers criminals was in their right place, but turned out to be excessive. The new police officer puppet's overcharged storage battery exceeded its capacity, causing chain explosions, malfunctions, and serious bodily damage. The city council recommended disposing of the puppet on the grounds that its appearance intimidates visitors, but Mr. Vagnini and the taxpayers protested, halting the council's plans in its tracks. The puppet still lies abandoned behind City Hall to this day while the lawsuit is ongoing. The interesting thing is, even when the puppet is unattended, it performs a number of its mascot roles. It's especially popular with kids, and even appears to react and respond to the playing of children. However, it has led to more slum children entering City Hall and causing inconvenience to visitors. The City Council is considering about only occasionally exhibiting the puppet as a means to restrict entrance. This is stuff on Vagnini. Torn Doodle.
It itches, peels the skin, and there's blue blood, blood, pretty cocoon, blue angel, joyful appetite, blue death, what a feast, death, death, I'm alive, it itches.
Okay. Passenger's note. Oh, yeah, right, we got this on the passenger. We'll read more on the Vagnini stuff some other time. Right now, we could probably use the level up. I'll be honest, I was ready to fight this, but I guess the game's just foreshadowing this stuff for later. I guess that's gonna be our brain sucker or whatever. Did you find the woman in the window? Yes, I did, I'm in. I have no interest in going back to her. Mostly because we have Jiminy pretty much directing me, and I hate Jiminy. Oh, well, this is a pretty... Pardon me, sir. Oh. That's probably locking on. Actually, let's see. Ah, I see. They are far more resistant to this than I would have thought. Also, when did I get 4 of you? Alrighty.
So, about that weapon assembly tool you were talking about.
Oh,
If you find any more weapons, let's try using them here.
I see. So now we can customize. Let's see, get the whirligig, I assume. Assemble weapons. Assemble weapons through Eugenie at the hotel or at the Stargazers in different areas. Separate your weapons into blade and handle and assemble them into new weapons that match your character's battle style. Weapons feature decided by the handle, blade, and combo. Yo, I only got these, so. So we have yeah. Neat. So yeah, some options. Anyway. We can't level up here still. Darn. Let's go back to Hotel Krat. They can parry you. Oh, that's cool. No lying. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'll use my power gel.
God, that is such a boring line. I forget motivity. Yeah, it does damage too, so. So this puts me to 50. Yeah, this ain't working. Okay. Yeah, we're purely a dex build right now. We're getting our damage in. Geppetto, have you moved yet? I assume no. Maybe he'll take over this corner. Nope. Alright, while we're here. Let's do this. Just because there's that lady we can talk to. Let's actually do what Gemini wants. Pardon me, Mr. Butler. Pardon me, Mr. Sweetpit.
You found her, kind one. I could sense her from miles away. Oh, my sweet Elena. Please let me hold her. Here, there, my baby. I missed you so much. What do you think? Isn't my baby adorable?
That's a puppet. Yeah, she's a cute baby.
That's right, kind one. You granted me my only wish. My sweet Elena. We're going to be happy now. Thank you so so much, kind one. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude.
Close your eyes, dance the night away with me, everything will feel better. A song that quietly comforts the dark. Feel a voice to accompany you in the sadness of night. Oh, can you give yourself like background music or something? Or is that like for your home base or whatever? It's like, hey, change the background music if you're tired of the main theme. I'm out of here, I'm out of here. Bye-bye, so long, farewell. I'll be saying goodbye. Say your baby is ugly. I wanted to, but I was like, yeah, we'll probably not get a reward, and I kind of want to see this for the demo, what it's going to give you. I can promise you, I will. If I played this game, I would totally go full asshole route. Oh. You can listen to that at Hotel Croc. Gotcha. Yeah, so it's for the hub world. Which means I can totally tell her the truth without feeling I'm gonna miss out on anything of consequence. Oh, whatever will I do? Pardon me, people. Gotta get into the rhythm. Smotown's Radagon videos should be coming out pretty soon, and he said he'll be resuming his Jolly Cooperation podcast and start posting them on his second channel. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know he had a podcast. That's neat. When you lie, you become human. When you tell the truth, you turn into a doll.
No. To be human is to speak the truth.
I am an upstanding individual. I would never lie, chat. Have I ever lied to you? Have I, chat? Of course I haven't. See? I'm totally human. Down so fast. I do think it's gonna come a little slower. Damn. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe me trying to perfect these things is pointless, and I should be focusing on. I should use puppet string at all. I still haven't used that as often as I probably should be. When you say something almost positive about DS2, yes. It's like, you know, guys, maybe DS2 has a point. You immediately know he's lying. Guys, you know, I've been thinking about it. You know, I suddenly realized, after all these years reflecting back on it, maybe Dark Souls 2 isn't a steaming pile of dog shit. Nah, I'm just lying to you. You know, if you ever hear that from me, it's definitely an imposter. It's just someone trying to pretend to be me. Ah, dang, I thought I had it. Nice! Man. There's a bit of a delay there. Dang. I keep messing up that timing. Is this what people complain about with Elden Ring, where the enemies hold their attacks for far too long? They're like, when are they gonna stop? Is that attack right there? That attack's where I'm just like, oh. Man, I'm not even gonna try to translate whatever the hell you're trying to tell me there. Let's see. So how are you guys feeling about this game? I'm sure some of you played the demo yourself and you haven't just watched me play it. So how are you feeling overall? It seems like there's a lot of noise out there about this game. And I can see why. It's definitely one of the more polished, quote-unquote, Souls-likes I've seen in passing. And it definitely still has some unique facets to it that helps it stand out from the rest. Gosh, I had it twice, but not enough, huh? Dang, and I thought I had it right there. Wait, is its butt a weak point? I mean, we haven't gotten the boss. Oh gosh, that's scary. He can jump. I played it for like 30 minutes. It's aight. It's very hard to like other Souls-likes when you have Elden Ring out at the same time. Yeah, I think my main problem with a lot of Souls-likes is it's like, well, if I wanted to play Souls, I would play Souls. And I get the idea, right? There's always a market for people who want to have more Souls, something different and unique, but still gives them that comfy, same feeling as Souls. But I don't know, I don't feel like this game does that. It definitely doesn't have that same, just authentic feel as an actual Souls title. The atmosphere is a little different. The world and lore doesn't have that same inspired feel. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this world. It's right up my alley aesthetically and stuff. But definitely doesn't have that same sense of wonder you get from the typical FromSoft maybe. Damn, I thought I had that. Messed up at the end there. Oh my god, stop it! This is an Elden Ring, no delays. Oh, so you don't always do it one after the other, okay. Is ER DLC out? No. John, man, if ER DLC was out, you would know, believe me. You would be hearing nothing except how the ER DLC is out, and I would definitely be playing it. I like Remnant from the Ashes. The second one was announced and it seems nice as well. I haven't even heard that one, Xavier. Again, this is one of the benefits of me for not following news very closely. Kind of whatever comes across my feed in the ether. I remember Lords of the Fallen or some shit was the last like big Souls title I recall popping up in the news at some point. I just can't get that last hit done. There we go. Too early. I'm getting the flow of it. Nice little charge. Vulnerable. Damn, I lost the vulnerability though. He's just so aggressive with that attack. I just couldn't afford it with the low health I have. I was trolling. It's not like TR DLC's MK1. I'm interested in Lords of the Fallen. Didn't it come out already? Or am I crazy? Again, I can't remember when I last saw a thing about it. It felt like it was a long time ago. Like at least like early last year. That may be Loki being a little, well, loony. At least the runbacks are pretty good. I guess that's why they wanted to use the shortcut so you don't have to worry about running through as many enemies. If that small pause it does where you think it's the drop, but it's not. The drop is slightly after that very brief pause, and it throws me off. Ah, I thought I blocked that. Now I got hit. You crazy. A trailer came out, though. Yeah, my sense of time, chat. My sense of time might as well do not exist. Crot City Hall, cloudy morning. Also, another knock I will get against this game, besides obviously the world and stuff, so far the lore and stuff for the bosses has not been very compelling. Like again, maybe this is still early in the game, so maybe there's like deeper meanings and stuff. But right now it's like, oh yeah, we had this puppet. It was designed for this certain function. Now it's crazy, like all the others. You get to fight it. Like even Cleric Beast and Bloodstar Beast had some hidden nuances that you could look at that were more interesting than that. I did it, chat! I finally did it! I finally blocked that to the perfect. Or phase 2. Now he goes full Carl. Oh, we got very lucky there, chat. Damn. We lost our chance to get a crit. Darn. Darn! It's not easy getting that crit attack on him. I like the trailer, but mostly for the Iron Maiden song. These, I have no idea. I have not seen the trailer, so I have no idea what it was like. I want to see some Souls like stay away from dark fantasy or do something way different. I mean, this is what this one's doing, right? Like it's, well, I guess this is technically still fantasy, right? But it's definitely not like your typical medieval fantasy, at least. So yeah, I can understand the sentiment. Maybe go somewhere into like sci-fi or something. I don't know though. Anyway, if I describe it as reductive possible, it's Souls with guns, but I think it's actually pretty cool. Is that so, Xavier? So I assume you don't mean guns like in Bloodborne, but actual guns. Actual, I get to range shoot something down. I wonder how ammo works in that case. Or if it's like everything has infinite ammo or whatever, and it's all like on standard. Oh, that was way too. There we go. I was not expecting that to work, chat. Also, that was barely any damage. Ah, but that lightning gets in the way. What the shit? Yeah, that's the problem. The punishing you. That's kind of shit. The game punishes you for doing the correct play. It expects you not to capitalize. Ah, darn it. I did perfect that one. I actually don't recall. It's been 8 years since I messed with it. Just remembering having a decent time with it. Gotcha. Trailer was awful. No idea what you're trying to say for the second one, Iman, but it's directed at John, so I guess that's John's problem. Electric shock. Electric shock occurs when electric blitz damage builds up. Both your character and the monsters will take increased electric blitz and physical damage. Your character will receive continuous fable damage. Monsters will experience increased groggy damage. The higher your electric blitz resistance, the slower the electric shock gauge's charge speed. Use a purification ampoule to remove status ailments. That was a pretty good run, though, chat. The music for this fight is kind of forgettable, so it's not having the full impact or whatever, right? Again, suffers from the Bloodborne syndrome. Or rather, the Bloodborne-ification syndrome. Bloodborne actually is a good OST. I was like, I'm not getting perfect on these. Ah, I screwed up. Oh, damn right, these charges. I deserve that. I did awful. I did some stupid moves there. He's Melania plus Electro Beast from Bloodborne and a little bit of Vort from DS3. I don't know. I see the Parl influence. I don't know about Melania. I do not see that, but I never got to Melania's second phase, so maybe that's what you're referring to. I assume this is the last boss for the demo, because I can't imagine the demo is going to go for this much longer. Nice! Okay, I'm getting it. Gotta look for that pause and wait until right after it, instead of going when you see the pause. That was way too early. Damn. Damn, that was too early, I guess. Damn! I missed it! I hate it when he's in that form where I can get him, but then he does the stupid, chain attack that goes on for millions of years. And it's like, well, I'm wasting all my time trying to perfect block this. Didn't you kill Melania on stream? Nope. Nope, man, that never happened. I tried it, like, one actual real attempt, and then fucked off. It was like, no. Although I will admit, Waterfowl Dance, again, I will probably regret saying these words, but Waterfowl Dance, when I actually was trying to dodge it, wasn't that bad. It's actually, the timing was actually rather intuitive. I think I screwed up like once, and that cost me my death after getting a lot of other hits I really should not have, should have dodged better. The Waterfowl Dance itself was not that bad. Started out with that, that's... Damn, and he does still the... Gosh. I forget, chat. Do you have to land a heavy attack when they're in that white form? Can't believe I actually got the perfect. Should get that item. I feel so bad. I feel like every time I'm getting him down so I can actually get a critical hit on him, it just doesn't work. I think it's just knowing you can dodge Waterfowl that makes the difference. Is that so, Joel? It's a lot of theatrics and it makes you give up before you try. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's weird that everyone complains about it though, if that's the case. Because it seems very intuitive. Like, it's like the same as everything else in this game. Dodge toward the enemy. The only problem is that you have to, you know, get the timings right several times in a row. And that's totally possible. At least I was able to do it pretty intuitively. But like I said, I'll probably regret that, because I haven't fought Melania in a while, so I'm going to come back. My skills are going to be so much unrefined, more unrefined than usual, and be, like, so rusty. And then I'm gonna regret everything I ever said. I'll be like, ah, waterfowl dance is so shit. You can't dodge it. Dang, I don't have the stamina for that. There we, okay, yeah. It seems to be you need to do the heavy attack, okay. Ah, I'm gonna do this just in case. Damn. Yeah, the game punishes you. Because every single time they do a last attack, they put the lightning there. So you have to dodge out of the way first in order to get to the side and attack from there. Okay. Okay, that's how they want the fight to go. That's fair. Mulaney is fun at level 1. Yeah, I don't know what you're smoking. I'm sorry. FromSoft games are not fun at level 1. They're for dumb people. They're for people who want to quote-unquote challenge themselves. Like, no. I don't want any of that shit. Go away. Will you do level 1 new game plus? Haha, no. Never. I'm sorry, guys. I do not love... FromSoft games are like, maybe, like, probably Dark Souls 1 will be in, like, my top 10 nowadays, just because all these years I've worked on FromSoft games, I have a special love for their lore and things now that I never, even before I got into this, I didn't appreciate before. But, like, yeah, no. I do not love these games enough to do these types of stupid hard challenge modes or whatever. I'm sorry. Ah, I pressed L2 instead of L1. I am a moron. That block did not work, huh? Well, I'm dying this round. Unless I have like the perfect blocks from this point onward. Damn. Yeah, you gotta perfect block that too. His health back. I did that way too early. I was super scared because I had low stamina. Yeah, that was totally my fault. Yeah. I went too early on that too. Low-key spicy today. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Yeah, Guys, there's a reason I talk about story more than gameplay with these games. I do not care for the gameplay enough to be like, ah, guys, I'm gonna show my mastery by doing level 1 runs. Like, no. I really couldn't care less. I wouldn't do it either, yeah. It's cool when you have the one YouTuber, I get it, the 1 or 2 YouTubers who do those types of things and they showcase it, right? Just showing it can be done and all that. Yeah, like, I understand the entertainment value, but no. I do not understand the sanity of anyone who wants to do that for themselves. Damn, that was way too early. I can't believe I blocked that. That was way too early. There we go. I cannot believe I actually was out of range. I also cannot believe that actually got blocked. I did perfect block that, but I didn't realize. Okay, so he was about to do his unblockable, but then he got caught in something. I'm so distracted now by that stupid lightning strike on the floor that I was like wasn't paying attention to when I should be perfect blocking. Darn. I'd also not try it, partly because it looks dreadfully boring. Understandable, Joe. I would agree. Some people like to have I'm sorry, I meant that last part. I'm sorry, I meant that was. I'm not translating that. That descended into dots and levels and. Like, look how much struggle I am right now, chat, with just this boss as is. Actually, you know, one thing we haven't checked is if I could get more upgrades. Maybe I need to upgrade my weapon more, and I'm just not doing enough DPS that I should be for this fight. That could be possible. And I'm making this fight harder than it should be. Honestly, I think it's mostly I just need to. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to take good. I should be mastering that. Really? Only 2 perfect blocks that entire thing? Chat. There we go. There we go. Way too early. Oh, that's a grab! I didn't know they had grab attacks! Sorry, I slowly dozing off. It's okay, Iron. Well, what do you know? It can grab me. I did not know that. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just check real quick if I can get weapon upgrades. Teleport to another Stargazer. I did not expect the grab attack. That's the first time. The grab is Estelle. I have to go back and check the hitbox. Like, I'm pretty sure that got me pretty legitimately, but it caught me so by surprise that my brain short-circuited for a minute. I was like, huh? I just can't believe that that was a grab attack and not just like any other attack.
I know my way around a weapon.
Oh my god, please no. Alright, so we can. This is the tutorial, and we haven't had anything useful, so we're just gonna use this. Like, maybe there's something special there, but... Alright, now we don't have enough materials, gotcha. Alright, let's go back into...
I'll use my power.
We still have some leftovers that I would like to get, so let's test out this damage. Do I need to repair? I can't. Oh, right. Repair is on here. Gotcha. I almost forgot. Teleport to another Stargaze. Yeah, let's try Krat City Hall now. Let's see what these enemies are like now that I've got an upgraded weapon and even more dex. I'm about to fight a Melania again in New Game Plus, so I guess if I beat her, I'll post a video on the Discord. Yeah, sure, Xavier. No problem. It would just be dodging the whole time, not for me. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's probably... I can imagine that's how it goes a lot of time. Because you're level 1, you basically can't get hit. So it almost becomes a no-hit run. Doesn't feel like I'm doing that much more damage, but I recall these guys taking a lot more. Alright, if I recall correctly, we need like 1,700. Ah, darn. Doggo got really dodgy for first time. Huh. Alright. Ow. Wow, that recovery frame is... They really, really want you to get hit if you ever get blocked and deflected or something. Like, holy hell, chat. That was like, whoa! I was shocked for a second there. And I'll try to be dodging waterfowl with medium rolls instead of light rolls, try to get better at dodging it. I can't remember, do I have a light roll, chat? I think I have medium roll. I don't think I'm that light. I mean, I am using a pretty light armor set, but I don't think it's that light. So I'm pretty sure I went to that fight with medium rolls too. Oh. Don't you love it, chat? When enemies turn around, you at least expect it. Alright, let's kill these guys, and then we're done. Alright. Let's get our level up in, and then we're done with the leveling. We did our obligatory farm. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, these are really neat. Let's go to Hotel Krat. I think you have light roll, if I recall. I might be misremembering. Yeah, I have to double check. I don't remember. I remember it being that light rolls had really good roll distance now, right? Like, that's a thing. So that might be a good way to double check, see how far my roll distance is. Alright, give me my last bit of dex so I can DPS this thing.
I'll use my power.
Ah, the numbers. They go down. That's a bit of a shame. More stamina is always nice. At some point I should probably start investing in HP. This will be the last time, I guess. So it looks like the soft cap starts kicking in at 30. Gotcha. It tells you in the menu. Gotcha. Come on, just keep flying. Just keep flying, just keep flying. Stay hydrated, chat. God, I hate how long this animation, though, takes to warp you in. Like, it's just that pause of you just hanging there without the animation going. They could cut it just a little bit, and it just feel a little better. Alright. Not a good way to start. That's better. It's okay. Damn. You can dodge that, that's cool. That is way too early. Our DPS is so much better though, chat. That attack is done. Alright, so it wants me to dodge roll these attacks now. Gotcha. I guess I've been doing this fight wrong, because I've been trying to perfect all the attacks. And it seems like the game actually wants you to get used to dodging it, so you can dodge it for phase 2, no problem. Like, ugh. It'll say by your equip load, like, medium, like, oh, right, that is a thing. No, that's pretty good, though. We got into phase 2 really quick, a lot quicker than I was expecting, so... The numbers are working. So honestly, the big problem is survivability. I'm still pretty squishy. So this might be the point where we just invest into HP. But like I said, this is probably the final boss for the demo, so... I can't imagine the demo's gonna go much longer than this. Damn it, I did that way too early. Like an idiot. I knew better. Oh. Out of range? Oh, that didn't work because he was going to phase 2, so it canceled out. That is so dumb. Ooh, that's a new one. It's got a lot of attacks. Oh, that's the grab. Okay. Oh, dead. Damn, we got him to phase 2 so quickly. And then I failed so hard. I'll be honest, I am kind of missing Stakes of America here, though. This is kind of annoying, having to run all the way back. I keep falling for that. Damn, what a waste of all those things. That's a short and small one, but... Mess up the timing. Again, they said little extra seconds where it's just like, God, that's obnoxious. It's the same thing with Dark Souls 2 when you die, just the you died screen just lasts there just slightly, ever so slightly too long. It's just like, yes, please get me to the load screen so I can get back into it. I can't believe I perfect blocked that. There we go. Oh, it's too early. I saw it that time, you bastard! Damn! I did too early. I choked. It was the do or die moment, chat. That would have decided if I won that fight, and I choked. That was a good run. That was a good run. Dude. Does anyone know what day Smoketown's Radigan vid's coming out? Did he mention that? Or it's sort of on my mind now. Because again, as always, I just give these content creators whatever information or data they want from me. I give them as much as I can, as much of my perspective as they want me to inject, but ultimately it's for them to do with as they will. I'm kind of curious. How his Radigan video comes out. Man, I'm not so bad. I should focus on the fight. Yeah, I'm just... I should die. I should just die. I deserve my life. I screwed up. I deserve that. That was embarrassing. Nope, he just said midweek, but he usually notifies the day before, so I assume maybe Thursday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. As I've always said, my weakness is that I have not beaten Elden Ring, so I've not experienced a lot of the endgame stuff. And I also can't remember most of the stuff that I translated way back when it comes to that stuff either, so... At some point I have to go pour over Gideon Ofnir's dialogue again. Maybe look through some of the ending dialogues. But until then, that's definitely the weakest part of the game for me. So interesting to see where Smoketown's take was. That up too. Come on. What's wrong with me? I should be like getting these down fast. Maybe I'm just tired. Just in case. Damn it, it canceled out. That I don't like. I like that face. Damn it, I got too early. Oh, I died. Yeah. Doing awful, Chad, awful. Okay. Yeah, because we're in the summer months, so I've got to really start planning what the second half of my year is going to look like, chat. Because I have not been pumping out as much as I would like. Honestly, I should probably die right now because of this embarrassing hit I got take, but yeah. So now I'm considering doing Elden Ring stuff to help fill the gaps or whatever, so I've been working on that on the side. Which again is part of the reason why I've not come out with as much content as I wanted. Wow, I'm really just doing awesome today. God, just kidding me. Okay. Guess no. Did I break your AI? What? Again, the fact that he's on phase 2 at this point is so bizarre to me. I screwed up. I tried to dodge instead of block. That was pretty close though, chat. Honestly, if I didn't get hit by those stupid dogs at the dog and the soldier or whatever at the beginning, and had more heals for the second half of that fight, probably would have won that. But nope, I'm just an idiot. Can't even do something that simple. Alrighty then. Did I hear Elden Ring content on the website? Well, the poll's out, and like 80% of you say yes. So there's a lot of people who I assume are saying no, that 20%. I assume they're saying no because they want to see more of my other content out first, probably my Dark Souls stuff more. I am low-key Dark Souls after all. Hence why I need to start planning for the second half of this year and get more of that Dark Souls content out. Damn, I lost it. Even in the phase 2. Oh, it happens every time, Jack. That was, I don't know how I got out of that one. That was embarrassing, by the way. I should have dodged into it. Oh, I don't have a heal. That's shit. I didn't dodge that. Deserve that. Damn. But yeah, I gotta consider my Elden Ring content. One problem with doing that is going to be the fluidity of it, because there's no way in hell that whatever I come up with is going to be like the quote-unquote final product for those analyses. There's going to be like so much stuff that needs to be moved around or rearranged for any given reason. You know, obviously, it's not like I fully analyzed the game. There's still areas where obviously I'm still investigating, quote-unquote. I hate it! That's going to phase 2! I wish they would do something to fix that. That's kind of obnoxious. Oh, I got the one in there. Damn. Oh, I was too close. Oh, damn, I thought I dodged just enough. Oh, we can do it again. Okay. Woo! Just in time. Damn. That's still too close. Gosh. Hitbox, man. I was playing it a little risky. And dead. Woo! And it's done. Oh, recharge storage battery, core, quartz. Venigni's Guide. Dear citizens of Krot, the factory has been occupied by the puppets. Whatever the cause, Venigni Company is responsible for it. I, Lorenzini Venigni, am going alone to stop those devils. The factory is very dangerous now. Stay out of it and keep safe. The rest I'll leave for Mr. Geppetto, whom I trust more than anyone. God save us all. Regards, Lorenzini Venigni. Okay. Yeah, like stuff like this. This is why I don't like this writing compared to Soul's writing. Again, it's... Yes, I will leave a note, just randomly on the floor somewhere, for someone to pick up, hopefully, and know where I'm going, what I'm doing. It just seems so... ugh. There's a reason why I'm not...
Whew, I think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
Is that so? There's a reason why, There's a reason why I don't like it as much in Bloodborne that they do the whole notes thing. Like, they make it make more sense than in most series, but there's still a little bit of a, oh, would you really write this down? And I much prefer the Dark Souls method of just don't do it. I'm already getting used to dodging waterfall with medium rolls. I'm telling you, it's not that bad. Oh, look, it's telling you now that Geppetto's there. That's cool. Alright, like I said, I'm imagining the game's gonna end soonish, so I guess we'll see what they've got planned. I can't imagine this demo's gonna go on for this much longer.
You saved Geppetto. Wonderful. He is on the second floor. He can hardly wait to see you. I'll use my power to help you.
God, I hate this. That line will never not be awful. Oh, now it goes back to 2. Then 1. Okay, so it's not completely pointless. It's just the numbers are not going to be consistent. Alright, whatever. Like I said, we're probably ending this here anyway, so... Time to go see Geppetto. Second floor. God, this would be a cool hotel to be at, wouldn't it, chat? Ah. These rooms are huge. So you're using this as like your workshop, old man?
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son.
Who you left in a train for
Always
ever?
remember that you're precious to me. Even when I ask you to do something dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Venini, went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory.
Okay, so this is where the demo ends it.
P organs are the source
Oh, no, it's a
of
cutscene.
your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need. Remember, the hotel is the last safe
That
place
seemed like
to
such a
drop.
random cutscene to have.
It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people, and always be a good boy to me.
Thank you for playing. As I thought. Already getting used to dodging waterfall with medium rolls. I'm about to die, but yes, a cup of tea, chap chap, regards. Yeah. It's such a random thing to do so there. Like, you can understand maybe if it was like, you had like a messenger boy like bloodied on the floor and he's holding the letter or whatever, right? And it's regarded to Geppetto. So you're like, okay, this was to deliver to Geppetto, and that's why he's at the carriage or whatever, right? And then you hand the letter to Geppetto, and he figures out where Venini is, and then you have, right? Like, that type of stuff you can... It's just, there's so many better ways to handle it. P organs, lies of penis, yeah. Pinocchio organs. I love you so much, son, but you gotta go now. It's like, I love you, son, but also, you're like the only person who I created that could possibly solve this problem, apparently. So please, go out there and risk your life for me. I love you, by the way. Just know, son, I say I love you, and it's totally genuine, even though I left you rotting in storage for the longest time until I absolutely needed you. I promise I love you. You're my greatest creation. I truly consider you my child. Hence why I only activate you whenever I need you to do something for me. Ta-ta. You may not have wanted to create a puppet that can lie, sir. Because I can tell you right now, your son might have a good reason to start, pretending like he believes you. Souls games get past the awkwardness and the lack of human interaction between its people because it's desolation and, well, the lack of anything familiar. This game doesn't have that excuse. At least hug your kid, my man. Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem. The thing that makes soul storytelling come off as more genuine and authentic, like you said, is that isolation in some part. So you're given an excuse where everything in this world is probably going to kill you or want to kill you or have some reason just assume you're a threat that they want to kill and don't want to reason with. and that's a lot more justifiable. And then on top of that, you get it where the characters you do meet, they tend to be people who you have no familiarity with, you have no past relations or whatever. They're just random people. So they're not going to necessarily tell you their life story or everything. Hence why you have item descriptions and things like that to help kind of hint you or push you toward understanding the finer nuances, right? And then later, even when you ignore that, you have the quest lines, which like you kind of slowly open up and you get stuff, right? But you're not going to hear every little detail. Like for example, in Demon Souls with Selene Vinland, right? Like, she has a thing where she's like, oh, I got a mission, it's like, I gotta tell my father's last words, right? She doesn't tell you explicitly. Now, you can, as I point out in my analysis, you can probably, like, get a reasonable guess as to what exactly the contents are. At least give you, like, a general, like, idea of, like, okay, these are what she's probably supposed to be telling him, given the situation, the circumstances, right? You can infer that. But it's not something where you're like, okay, I'm gonna dump you and tell you how, you know, my father is dead, and now he wants, Garl Vinland, who got sent out for this mission for Australia, to come back and take over the family as the next heir, or whatever. Like, you don't need to, like, go into all those details and things of that nature, because who would do that in a normal situation, especially when you're, again, in this dangerous, desolate world and you just happen to meet another stranger on it. Like, you're not going to suddenly, like, dump your whole life story on them, right? So that's something that I think that's something that benefits Souls storytelling a lot more than, say, in other games, even when they have more traditional storytelling, where you'll just sometimes have this exposition where you're like, well, yeah, why are you sharing this? And then you have moments like this, where you have characters who you're supposed to have these past relationships with, or have relationships with other characters and things of that sort. And when you have it do, like, this is like the original Bloodborne plotline, if you guys recall, right? How you woke up and you had this friend Lawrence, who you apparently knew and you were good buddies with on your time coming to Yharnam, and then you would go off. Then when Lawrence went off to go find a cure for you because you weren't working up for your coma or whatever, right? That's what kind of leads you on this goose chase all around Yharnam trying to find Lawrence, right? But everything gets locked down in Yharnam and because of the hunt night and all that, so you have to kind of like go and fight through your way and blah 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 blah, right? That was sort of the original plot thread and stuff like that. And it was kind of dumb, right? It was kind of dumb where it was like, oh, your friend, oh, he went over there, and now you got to move on to the next thing. Oh, you don't know where he was. Oh, well, you see, actually, you just missed him. He actually went this. It's like, oh, really? Really, right? And this is kind of the same thing here. Oh, my friend Vignini, and you're really? You can't just have it where Vignini's doing his thing and Geppetto's doing his thing. Geppetto automatically knows everything that's going on with Vignini because they're all good pals or whatever. Even though Vignini apparently decided he wanted to tell everybody with a random note on the floor about what was going on and what could happen to him. Yeah, it's just like, it leaves much more to be desired. Anyway, that would be the Lies of P demo chat. I'm assuming that we can't continue farther than we already have, and that everything else would just be us testing out things in the overworld.
Of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh?
I remember it?
Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps. Venini Works is the puppet's main base. It's a factory where they manufacture more of themselves.
As I thought.
Venini himself went to stop them, but I'm worried. He's an industrialist, not a fighter.
Yeah, exactly. Why would he be something stupid enough to
Venini
do this? He
and
would
shut
be a lot
down
more
his
useful
factory.
here.
That will deny the puppets their reinforcements.
I guess that's the idea. We're supposed to go save him. I'll fill you in about any of the gaps. By the way, the city of Krat looks a lot different than it did before. I'm gonna now exposition dump to help fill you in on what's gone wrong. Literally tells you nothing except what goes on with Vignini, as in the immediate mission. Like, what? You're not gonna explain the puppet frenzy, not gonna explain why we were awakened, why all this stuff. Again, this is the shit. You can't do this type of crap in this kind of story for Souls. Souls has... I'm supposed to be his son. I'm his ultimate creation. I'm the person who he should be making sure is the most informed on any and all situations. Especially if he's gonna be this homely father figure who's gonna tell me all this crap. Like, this is just ridiculous. Also, I love how I have no fall damage here. Anything new from Our Lady here? Precisely, yeah. This is, I think, a huge flaw in the narratives for these games. This one definitely has it on the gameplay side. I think it's pretty solid. Like I said, would I like more of a Bloodborne style game than a Sekiro style game with this gameplay? Sure, totally. But that's my personal preference. That doesn't mean that it's wrong how the developers did this. I think it's totally okay the way they designed this, and I think it's a totally polished and, dare I say, even fun combat system. So I think they did a very good job on this front. But I think story and atmosphere, I'm not going to say they're necessarily trying to go the same thing as Souls, but I think they're aping a lot of the same design concepts for Souls, not realizing why they work in Souls. Because again, it's a case of all the different parts come together and create a full package that just fits together and works well. El Henibre, sit in the chair. Oh, I can sit in a chair? Investigate. Stop performing. I can play the piano? Pinocchio, discovering what a piano is. That's it? Is it the chair upstairs, El Henibre? Actually, what do you got to say?
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
A stalker about the Grand Covenant.
The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. There are two groups of them, the Bastards and the Sweepers. The Bastards are an organization of guards for the alchemists and the workshop. Motto, honor or nothing. The Sweepers are an organization of guards for the old families of Krat. Motto, we always repay what is owed. Historically, the relationship between the two groups has been turbulent, but most were killed in the puppets' full-scale attack. That is what little I know beyond the hotel walls. May I serve you in some other way?
Why are you not crazy like the others would be a good question, but the game doesn't let you have
The
that.
Grand Covenant is a first law, second, third law, fourth law. I've told you about the Grand Covenant.
No.
I picked up. Why don't we make a Mr. Venini?
Oh. A new arm.
The
Oopsie.
puppets get fried easily by electricity. If you use an electric Legion arm, it'll make your life easier. You're going to the factory to save Mr. Venini, right? He's the richest man in Krat. A little eccentric, maybe, but a good person. I heard he went to shut the factory down. I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer. I know my way around a weapon.
Oh my gosh. Alter handle. You can bring Eugenie cranks to alter weapon handles. Each handle property upgrades based on your character's basic stats. You can change this property grade with alter. However, you can always reset it with a balance crank. Okay. I see. So you can change the way your you can change your build a little bit by changing up how your weapon flexibility is done. That's cool. So be like, hey, I want to be more strength focused instead of dex focused or whatever. That's kind of neat. Nothing. Anything new from you?
Now that we have a moment to talk.
Oh god, no.
You must understand. The city is on its deathbed. The petrification disease spreads too fast, and the puppets rampage everywhere. Nobody knows what caused the disaster. Everyone in Krat is just trying to survive. That's why I found you. Our only hope, Geppetto's puppet. We're both unique. I am able to wield the power of Ergo. Power I used to call on you. That's all I can say for now. Please, save Krat.
I thought you said it's on its deathbed.
I'll use my power to...
No. Go away. Yeah, nothing new here. Alright, so where's this chair I can sit in? Is it the big electric chair thing inside Poppy's room? Oh, Pappy! What's this chair do? Oh, so this is the P organ. Oh, P organ! Use the P organ slots to activate your character's latent abilities. Equip quartz on the P organ to obtain its corresponding effect. If you equip quartz in each of the slots in a single group, you can gain the group's synergy effects. Each time synergy effects of two groups are activated, the next step is unlocked. You can get a greater variety of effects as you take your P organ to higher phases. Increases Grobby available window. Add Fable slots. Increase the maximum number of pulse cell uses. Enables another dodge in the middle of a dodge motion. So you have to unlock phase 2 though. And they don't let you see it. Okay, so this game is gonna basically be like, hey, you can progressively unlock easy mode as you get more stuff here. The groggy availability window seems like the best one, because that was the hardest thing about that boss fight, was having so many cases where I was like, darn, this guy's doing a big long string of attacks, and if that continues, it's gonna be like, okay, you want that window to be as long as possible. This is just, why wouldn't you do this? You can add more stuff to it, too. You gotta use the port stuff, huh? Okay. Chair next to Dad. Upgrade the P organ. I don't like Souls-like from other devs, but I think this one is probably the best of the bunch. Not perfect, but a lot better than the rest of the contenders. Yeah, again, I can't speak to that because I don't actually play these, so... so I can't tell you. The only one I played, I should say, is Code Vein, and I was just like, no. Like I said before, I think it was last stream or the stream before. That was like the worst of both worlds. The worst of like Souls and the worst of anime put together, and I was just like, no. Increase. No, you cannot do it for the same type. Oh well.
The city of Krat asked me, Venini.
Alright, so it says thank you for playing. I assume that's it, chat. We can't keep going. Is that it for the demo? It was on the Elysian Boulevard, right? The worst of anime, dear God. Yeah, I just had the worst anime tropes. Characters would be melodramatic and edgy. Cutscenes and things would take so damn long with like the slowest dialogue pace. Like it's like, holy hell. There was those forced cutscene segments where you had to walk through characters' sad or whatever backstory that I did not give a rat's ass about. They just did all the worst things. Lords of Fallen was the worst. They're making a new one this year, but I won't hold my breath. Yeah, like, so where would be this factory section that we'd be going to? It's not here. This goes. Oh. Did you try the puppet string on the longsword guy? If they block it, breaks their weapon. Oh! No, I did not. See, I've not used any of my arm abilities. Like, I've not used a lot of the, what is it, not the ergo, but whatever my special moves are, I've not really used that much. How am I supposed to do that? Just triangle? Yeah, like I haven't used that at all. Haven't really used the parry. There we go. Well, such is my fate. But no, I've not tried the puppet string on them. Let me try that now. Again, I'm assuming that the door to the factory is going to be locked. None of you guys are telling me one way or the other, so I'll hold out hope. Maybe there's more to the demo, but... I get the feeling when they say thank you for playing, they're telling you, okay, we're blocking you at this point. Have a good day. Oh. I'm a real boy who can't. Okay. Okay, I survived this. Break the lock at least. I never tried that against the boss, too, to see how this puppet string would work. I assume it doesn't. God, you are fast. After the last boss, this is gonna be weird. It's hard to put my finger on it, but the enemy attacks are a little too snappy for the Sekiro-style deflect system. Yeah, there's something a bit weird about how they... I get it because they're puppets, right? So they can move very erratically. So I'm not saying it's like... I don't know, like immersion breaking or anything like that. But definitely just kind of feels like they go slow and then they don't. Pretty good chunk of gameplay for a demo. Yeah, this is very substantive. I was expecting them to stop after the clown boss. That's one way to do it. Forgetting they have multiple attacks. Kind of pointless because he's already basically dead. Yay! I got the head and the baton. I don't know what that does. The crop police baton, huh? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is awkward. Oh, chat, this feels heavy. It looks so tiny, but it feels so heavy. I don't know if this one's for me. I don't know, chat. This seems a little bit too... so nothing real fancy if you do charge versus normal. Some cool different weapons.
The weight of the justice system. That is the weight of justice!
Alright, so Mr. Pulpit gave us exactly what we wanted. Mrs. Potts, wasn't that at the beginning section of the game? Yeah, there's another Miss. There are lots of Mrs. Potts here. Okay, well, the illusion is ruined, Jet. Why is everything Mrs. Potts? There better be an actual character named Mrs. Potts who owns like all the houses in like the Elysian Boulevard or something. Otherwise, my immersion is broken. Another fairy. I still haven't figured out how to perfectly dodge the first burst of waterfowl without getting hit at all. With your medium roll, you mean? Where at the boulevard would this be, though? It's not around here. So I guess it has to be... Well, okay, when's the... Also, nobody explained the donkey. I just realized the donkey went completely unexplained. So, do we see a factory in the distance anywhere, chat? I feel like I recall seeing a factory somewhere. Or is it over here at the end of the area where the game stops you? Because we had to go to that that doorway first, right? Yeah, maybe it was here. Have you tried changing the weapon handles? It's weird to give the rapier the baton moveset. Wait, you can do that? Oh no. Oh no. What if I give the baton the rapier moveset? Is that possible? Just put a little rapier handle on the baton and suddenly I'm going whoop, whoop, with a tiny baton into enemies' faces. I smack you, I smack you, I smack you again. It's like the McDonald's of this world. Mrs. Potts, we all going out to get some tea, old chaps? Let us go stop by the Mrs. Potts right on the corner. It's like finding a trattoria in Italy. It's like there's one at every street corner. You're just like, goodness me.
Yeah, it's locked, alright.
Can I just point out how odd it is that the city hall is directly connected to the industrial district? Like, I understand the rich people thing, though it's across a bridge, right? But really, the industrial district? I don't know, it seems a bit odd. The moveset comes from the handle. Oh my god, that is just so hilarious to think about. Okay, let me try this. Can I put a rapier handle on my baton? We'll try that and then we'll end this here today, chat. You guys, any more last minute questions you want to ask me before I head off? Please, throw them out now. Make your peace. Meanwhile, I will try to be doing silly things here with the customization. Is this made in Unreal 5, by the way? I can't remember.
I know my way around a web.
Uh-huh. Alright. I see. assemble. There we go. Alright, let's do it. Scrap, let's see. Okay, so crap baton head plus, do you wish to assemble these items? Assemble already on another weapon. If you assemble a weapon, that they will be unequipped. Sure. Alright, chat. Since we're done here, this will be the last thing. Let's try this silliness. Oh my god. Okay. What is this? Pinocchio is learning some naughty things, Chad. He made himself a dildo. Oh, this is so dumb. Wait, I gotta see this. It looks like something exactly, Joel. In that motion, just saying. Listen, gotta get that plugged right in. Just gotta jam it right in those puppet holes. Pinocchio's a naughty boy, chat. He's embracing his inner twink. Okay, maybe this is a really good game. I can't believe they let you do this. Like, it's kind of silly because ultimately it doesn't do much except maybe affect some stats or whatever on the movesets of certain weapons, and maybe it affects how they like, what's the stat distribution? Ahead for the self-defense, the cudgel can be used to bash all kinds of puppets. After the violent protest with the factory labor union, it became customary for police batons and crat to be painted black. The reason should not need explanation. Oh, the factory labor union? I guess because puppets have oil or something? Is that why? So you want to notice how they were busting up, they were cracking skulls or cracking, I guess, puppet heads? Kind of weird to think, though, that puppets have a labor union. Just saying. Like, why would you do that? They're your creations. They're... Okay, here it is. So, it's still B in technique and D in strength, so yeah, it doesn't really change anything except the appearance. It's so silly, though. It affects the weapon's skills. One skill follows the blade, the other the... I see. So it lets you affect. So it lets you basically, if you wanna... If I want the baton skill from the head, from the basic attack. They should let you have infinite energy or whatever for this. The fact that I can do all this. Oh, well, sorry, chat. Gotta repair my baton! It's losing its sharpness, you see. There we go. I'm surprised that doesn't build up your meter when you get the critical hit, huh? Really? That's it? Souls games need a target dummy. Yeah, I would have to agree. I think the ability to test things in Souls stuff, I understand why they don't, because they, but like Sekiro had a good idea of doing it, and I think they could probably do something similar in a Souls game at some point. Like Round Table Hold feels like it should have it, right? Like it's supposed to be an old castle manor. Like you could totally have a training hall in the castle manor, but the game doesn't bother. So yeah. You're begging the poor man. Listen, he's got no lower half. He can't get pegged. Well, he might. Maybe. He's got kind of a butt. Alrighty. I had my fun letting out my sexual urges on that poor man. Puppet thing. God, I can't believe the game lets you make a freaking dildo. Alrighty, chat. We're gonna call it here. So, my final thoughts on the game. Cool gameplay. Not really my style, though, so that's sort of a huge, like, knock on it. I like in the world. I'm liking the concept and the story. Some of the atmosphere is pretty good, though sometimes some of it feels a little, I don't know. Something about the brightness and stuff, it feels like sometimes they're not really maximizing that atmosphere they could have with, like, the world is taken over by puppets. But it seems like they're going a different direction with all these people you're meeting and the way they're telling the story. So, and maybe I'm just looking for stuff that isn't there. But yeah, so I think it's going to be a cool, polished experience. If you liked what you saw, try it out for yourself. But I'll be honest, I think it's going to be a pass. Unless it's, like, super, super, like, uber amazing or whatever. When the reviews are inevitably come out or something. Yeah, I'm probably gonna skip it over. There's a lot of other games I'd rather be playing. Anyway. Until then, guys, wonderful seeing ya. Bye-bye.